Oh shoot. And that's game. Oh, well.
Boom, hit him with the... Oh! Let me in! Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know the haircut, it's chopped right now. I didn't want to do my hair or wear a hat for this video, so it's kind of just looking all crazy. Anyway, the point of today's video, as I'm sure you've seen in the title, I am talking about my top three, three favorite bands as of right now. This is not of all time, because it gets real hard, and it's real hard for me to decide on that. So this is just my current top three favorite bands, and I'm going to tell what order they're in, obviously, and then what's my favorite album by them, and then what are the top three songs for me on that album. And so it got really hard, had to nail some down, had to figure out, all right, what is definitively my favorites on this album. At number 3, we have Pantera. So the reason Pantera is number 3 on this list, I've been listening to them a lot more, and that kind of correlates because I've been going to the gym a lot more. And when I'm at the gym, I'm trying to get hype. It's usually just me by my lonesome. And so I have both the earbuds in, and I'm just trying to lock in, and I'm listening to all this music that's getting me hype. I also listen to it in the morning when I'm going to school, when I'm driving, so I can get all hyped for the day, just to lock in and just like go attack the day, man. Got to figure out what I'm going to do for that day. Anyway, my favorite album by them is Cowboys from Hell, and I know that might be like, oh, well, that's like one of their most popular albums. Of course it's your favorite. Which, by the way, side tangent, if you're one of those fans that you're like, if you ask someone else, like, let's say you were a Nirvana fan, and you say to someone, oh, hey, do you like Nirvana? What's your favorite Nirvana song? And this person's like, oh, yeah, I love Nirvana, dude. My favorite song by them is Smells Like Teen Spirit. And you're like, oh, dude, you're not a real fan because you're just a poser, dude. Like, you just like their most popular song, their biggest song, the one that Kurt Cobain didn't even like. You're a poser, dude. That's just kind of being rude, man. Like, it's their most popular for a reason, because a lot of people like it. And if that person likes it as their favorite, then who cares? Doesn't matter if it's their most popular song. You don't have to know every demo tape they ever made to be a fan. Like, I just think it's like gatekeeping. Never a big fan of that. Point is, very popular album, one of, if not their most popular album, the one that I think really jump-started their career. And it's also the first one on Apple Music, I believe. And it's just my personal favorite. So the top 3 songs on this album for me, number 3 is the title track, Cowboys from Hell. Really good. I love the opening, and I just love like the main like riff. It's just real good. You guys will have to take a listen to it. At the number 2 spot, we have The Art of Shredding. I just think that's a funny title, The Art of Shredding, because it really is an art. Anyway, I love just the opening to it, like the build up to like, it's got like drums and the bass, and then it kicks in the guitar, and then it builds up to like the final like actual intro, I guess. It always just feels good. It's always like a cool listen, especially when I'm lifting or something. I get all hyped. And the number 1 pick from Cowboys from Hell is Domination. Now I know some of you are thinking, where's Cemetery Gates? Why isn't Cemetery Gates on this one? I thought about putting it on there, and I know it's definitely one of their most popular songs. I don't know, I love the riff to it, but I think Domination is better. There's a reason. Every time I listen to it, I love listening to the solo. The solo is amazing. I don't know why it's so good. I think the reason I like it so much is because at the end, when it goes into the breakdown, if y'all have listened to it, you know what I'm talking about, where it basically finishes the solo, and then it's just like the da-da-da, and it's just that single chord over and over. That part is really cool, and it just hypes me up every time. I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, sometimes if you're like daydreaming and then you like start doing something in your daydream, you don't notice you're like almost doing it in real life. And I don't know. I just get all like tense. I feel like all that adrenaline going on listening to this song. So that's why they're my top 3 favorite artists. Very hype, very good when I'm going to the gym. And I just love those top 3 songs in that album. Really, that whole album, can't really go wrong with it. There's a lot of really good songs on there, I gotta be honest. But those were my top 3. At the number 2 spot, we have Coheed and Cambria, second favorite band as of right now. I recently went and saw them with Taking Back Sunday. Taking Back Sunday was alright. They're just not my style, I guess. I don't know. I didn't like them as much. But Coheed and Cambria, man, They freaking blew the roof off the place. If there was a roof, it was an amphitheater. So I really like them, and I'm gonna be honest, like I'd listened to them, but I didn't like regularly listen to them before I went on the tour. Sorry, not before I went to the concert. And then as soon as I was done with the concert, bro, like every day, I mean even now, it's been like it's been probably like a month, and I'm still like listening. I'm at least clocking at least 6 Coheed and Cambria songs a day, whether it's at the gym again, in the gym, or on my drive to the gym or from or to school or anywhere else. I always listen to Coheed and Cambria. They're really good. And so my favorite album from them right now is In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3. It's an absolute mouthful, I'm telling you. But point is, you know, they're also books, and that's probably why they're going to be a little bit longer. I just really like that album. It's one of the ones I've listened to all the way. Like I would have put Good Apollo on Burning Star 4 because I really like The Suffering. I really like Welcome Home. Honestly, out of all the Coheed and Cambria songs, those are probably my top 2. But I haven't listened to that album all the way yet, and so I don't know if it's my favorite album yet. But I have listened to all of Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth. I'm going to just call it In Keeping Secrets now. It's very long. I have listened to all that album, and I really do like that album. Also listened to all of Second Stage Turbine. That would have been mine, but I think there are just some better ones on In Keeping Secrets. So at the number 3 spot for the songs on there, we have A Favor House Atlantic. Really like that song. I got to see him play it live. It was really cool. And it's just funny, like Claudio Sanchez being like how he looks, also having a very or a higher pitched voice, which I think is funny. It's just you wouldn't expect it, you know. At the number 2 spot, we have Blood Red Summer. I just really there's something about it. There's like the chorus maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna dive into it as deep as I did Pantera, because I know a little bit less about how it was made and what exactly I like the most about it. I just know I like that song. It's my number 2 pick on this album. And in number 1, we have In Keeping Secrets, the title track. It's a very long song. I'm gonna be honest. It's like 8 minutes long. So it takes a long time to listen to. So at first I didn't like it because it was that long, and then I started listening to it more, and I thought it was slow as well, and just like monotonous. And then as I was listening to it more, I was like, man, I really like this song. I really like the intro riff. I might do it for a short video on the channel here soon. Holy chopped haircut. I don't even need these on. I'm not even listening to anything. There we go. Point is, I really like that song. I think my favorite part is there's a part after the chorus, I think, where it switches into them doing like this same power chord and then like 2 pinch harmonics, I think, right after each other. Which is just guitar lingo for it. It's like a much higher note. You'll know what I'm talking about, and it's like, I'm blanking on the lyrics. Point is, it's a really good part. It's got a lot of like, just like almost dissonance to it. It's really cool. Anyway, those are my top 3: Coheed and Cambria and Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth. Those are my top 3 songs. Really like all of them. Love listening to them in the car. They're really good. And at the number 1 spot for current favorite band, and probably favorite band of all time, like if I had to pick a favorite band of all time, this would be the one for sure. Number 1, we have the Misfits. If you don't know, Misfits, I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to tell looking at my room. You'd probably think Green Day was my favorite band because they're the only band I have a poster of on my wall. It just came with a record I bought, or I didn't even buy it, I got it for Christmas. I like the album. I like the album that I got for the vinyl. But that's not the point. Point is, favorite band is the Misfits. They're absolutely amazing. And funny enough, Green Day they covered the Misfits, I'm pretty sure, with Green Hell and Last Caress, I'm fairly certain. Along with Metallica. Metallica did it too. My favorite album by them, I used to have the, anytime I listened to them, I used to have the box set, the first one, downloaded, and I would just listen to that. And then I started listening to like each album individually. So there was like Legacy of Brutality, there was Static Age, there was Walk Among Us collection, all the other ones. And I used to really like Glenn Danzig. He's really good at singing. And then I never listened to any of like the Jerry Only or the Michael Graves stuff, the other singers. And then recently, like probably a couple weeks ago, I started to, and I found out that I like them way more. My favorite album by the Misfits right now is American Psycho. I love that album. It's faster. The vocals are way different. It's pretty good. And it's funny because none of my friends, no one at my school, I don't think I've met another person that really likes the Misfits at all, really. Most of my friends just don't like it. They're like, oh, it's not good music. So I'm like, man, y'all don't know what's up, guys. Point is, my number 3 favorite, my third favorite song and number 3, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. The number 3 spot on this album is American Psycho, the title track. It's weird that on 2 of my lists, the title track was number 3. It just couldn't beat out the second place one. Point is, love American Psycho. By the time this video comes out, I don't think it'll be out still, but I did cover American Psycho for one of the 12 days of Halloween that I'm doing. If y'all have tuned in before in my shorts, you know I'm doing that right now. Which, by the way, that's why I'm doing the 12 days of Halloween. I like this band so much, and I like playing guitar, and all their riffs are really easy. Or at least most of them. I will say some of them are a bit of a headache. You'll know which one, depending on when this comes out. But no, American Psycho, I hadn't heard it, and then I covered it for the 12 Days of Halloween, and then I listened to that whole album after I covered that song, or at least the intro. And I was like, dude, this album is amazing. So that's the number 3. Number 2 is Shining, which it's interesting. It's called Shining when the story is about poltergeist, which I think is interesting. It's weird. I love the intro drums, like how fast they are, and then also just it's I don't know how to put it. Just like how the lyrics flow, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if they have flow. And then the number 1 track is Walk Among Us. Walk Among Us, I don't know why I like it so much. It's just I think it's vocals and then also just the guitar. Like I said at the beginning, I don't know how to explain why these songs are in the order they're in or why I like them so much. Pantera is a bit easier because I kind of know what I'm talking about, but when there's nothing that stands out specifically in one song for some of these other bands, like the Misfits, it's really just power chords the whole time. Except for songs like Scream and stuff. It's a little bit tougher. The point is, Walk Among Us is amazing. It's the best song on that track. And so that's why it's my favorite. American Psycho, favorite album. Currently listening to Famous Monsters, haven't finished it yet. Really like that album too. It's not my favorite. It's not even close to American Psycho. And so, but I really like it, and I'm probably going to listen to the Jerry Only stuff. Haven't gotten to it yet. Actually, no, that's not true. I did listen to Friday the 13th, that whole EP. I think I listened to the 4 songs that were on there. So, anyway, guys, that was my top 3 favorite bands and their top albums and my top 3 favorite songs off those albums. If you guys want to see anything else like this, anything else music related for the long form videos, let me know down in the comments below. I don't normally ask for subscribers, but if we could hit 1,000 before our 4-year anniversary, I was about to say reunion. What am I, stupid? If we could hit 1,000 before our anniversary, then that would be greatly appreciated. A lot of people I know have been subscribing, have been asking for more people to subscribe, and so it's really helping me out. I really want to get merch out for you guys. I don't know if you guys would buy it. I know a lot of people at school actually that would probably get some, but hope you all have an amazing rest of your fall break. If you're in school, if you're old and you're working, then hope you just have a good rest of your day. Anyways, see y'all on the flip side. Later, dudes.